Hello, it's Shower Party
Hi,
Episode 3. I'm
Shower
Liam
Party.
Salvage.
I'm Brandon Sanders. It's time to get all squeaky clean.
It's time to put your shower cap on and get
We
some
gotta get
suds on
this.
your body.
Suds up, baby.
If you're listening out there, send us pictures of you in the shower.
Please don't. Unless you're a woman, am I right? Send away. Huh?
You can send them to 330.
Do we have a shower party email address?
We do. It's showerpartypod@gmail.com.
Yeah, we could get a little dirty over the emails. Get a little nasty on the
If you want to email us, they better be from the shower. And videos.
Yeah, videos. No, but please don't. Well, if you do, it's going to you anyway. I don't even have the login info.
Yeah, I'm going to get it on your phone. Don't worry.
I just show up, man.
You just show her up.
It's kind of like shower.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So I wanted to start off saying that we are missing a little bit of an aspect on the podcast, and that's a third host.
Yeah, I think so.
I was thinking that we need a creepy, recovering alcoholic 40-year-old man that's kind of into kids, just off frame,
Yeah.
that whenever I want, I can point to him,
Mm-hmm.
and he says something racist, and then
And you just
I
cut
can-
him off.
I can cut him off, and then we just don't acknowledge it.
Yeah, because you know anything he's gonna say is gonna be bad. So every once in a while you could just throw in,
Yeah, but it's going to be gold.
"Hey, speak, boy."
He's going to be a clip magnet.
A clip magnet.
We're going to
buddy.
clip everything he says and put it on TikTok.
And we don't even we don't have to say anything. We don't have to say the bad shit. You know,
Yeah.
he's got us covered.
This comes from an idea. There was a guy at an open mic. There's this guy there.
Mhm.
He's like 45. He's very creepy,
Oh, yeah.
kind of an alcoholic, and he just says racist and pedophilic things. And I just want him on the pod. I can just point to him.
Yeah. I do think that would complete our that would complete like the host dynamic. I think.
Yeah. Especially because right now I'm the one that has to say it. So
Yeah, you do have to say the little bit edgy stuff, maybe
Yeah.
a little bit racist.
I
By
do
the
it
way-
for the fans.
Happy Juneteenth, guys! Happy belated Juneteenth.
Is it happy? Is it like Memorial Day where they say happy no matter what?
I mean, I think it's happy.
Okay.
It's a celebratory time. You know, you're
Yeah.
celebrating the end of slavery. Like? There's nothing sad about that. There's nothing bad about that.
Okay.
Are you gonna say otherwise?
No. It's just
Okay.
Memorial Day. I've done stand up on Memorial Day twice now,
Mm-hmm,
and every time I say Happy Memorial Day, guys, I'm glad you're celebrating. All those people died for your freedom of a Monday off.
Yeah.
So,
I do remember you saying that. But for this one, it's nothing but good. You know.
yeah.
It was also Father's Day, so hopefully
Oh yeah, Happy Father's Day.
you
All those ladies sending us shower pics aren't gonna be having a father.
what?
I don't know.
Some of them could have dads.
No, they don't.
Unlikely, but yeah. So yeah, make sure you I don't know if you went and saw your dad or if you have a dad to see. That's fucked.
I saw your dad.
Did you?
Yeah,
I saw my dad too.
I saw him real close and personal.
I'm glad. You get him a gift?
I gave him a gift, all right.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say, yeah, make sure you text your dad that you love him. Also
Yeah.
text all your black friends that you love them.
That's what it's gonna turn into. There's so many
They deserve
stories
it, man.
every year on
Yeah.
Juneteenth, and where schools like they give out watermelon and cornbread for lunch.
Oh no. I haven't heard about that. No.
So if you're still in high school or in school in general, I hope you're not below high school listening to this.
I hope not.
Make sure to eat all of the cornbread that your school gives you.
Well, I mean, if you're white, you should probably shouldn't eat all of it, you know. Imagine the white kid just takes all the food on Juneteenth. That's fucked up.
The fat white kid in school eats
Yeah.
all the cornbread. It's messed up that every year they do that. It started
Right.
off a Black History Month where like a school did that, and then
They're like, guess what, guys? Fried chicken for Black
yeah,
History
they
Month.
did that. They did fried chicken, cornbread, collard greens, and watermelon for dessert.
Man.
So
It's a good meal. Like, I wouldn't be mad that they were having that as a meal.
yes, I don't like
Just the fact
watermelon.
that you don't like watermelon.
No, it's the most overrated fruit.
You're lying.
It's
You're
in the
fucking
name.
lying.
It's just water and melon. If I want melon,
No, but it's got the good taste, dude. It's
No.
so juicy.
If I'm gonna go for
so
melon,
much,
I'm
man.
going for cantaloupe.
Fuck. Okay, I do like cantaloupe. I was
Cantaloupe-
gonna say fuck
yeah.
cantaloupe, but I like cantaloupe.
Yeah. If I said honeydew, I'd understand it. But
Honeydew's mid. It's so mid, bro.
it goes watermelon,
Um,
honeydew, cantaloupe.
No, watermelon, cantaloupe, honeydew is what I would go. The other day, I actually tried some watermelon flavored popcorn from like Trader Joe's or something like that. But it was crazy. It tasted like slightly artificial, like watermelon.
Oh, okay.
Popcorn.
The artificial watermelon flavor is a lot better.
Really?
Yeah, because it doesn't taste like watermelon. It tastes like an actual
You're
fruit.
fucking crazy.
I don't know.
Artificial
What
watermelon's
can I
not
say?
that great. Just give me the real deal, you know?
Yeah.
I'll suck a whole one dry.
Green and orange are the top two flavors, though. Artificially.
Green and orange.
Yeah, we're not
are
going
the
for
top
actual flavor.
flavors.
It's green and orange.
Blue is the best flavor.
I got orange right
Dude,
here,
get
baby.
the orange out of there. Don't show the. Yeah, don't. Okay. Your nameless. Can't show the fucking label. Your nameless orange water.
Oh, speaking of national events,
Yeah.
I see the COVID, like every podcast that talks about COVID on Spotify is flagged with like an exclamation point and it says learn more about COVID-19 right here, and they have a link that you can go to.
Yeah.
So I want that.
so COVID.
I just think it'd be cool, you know, they think that we're talking about something that's really I don't know, we're controversial, or you know, that we're doing
We're getting
something.
some good info out there.
Yeah.
We're spitting facts about the disease.
I figure if we
We're
get
not
that,
going to, but
we're on par with Joe Rogan, because he has that on like every episode.
dude,
Yeah.
we got to get on Joe's level.
Yeah, so
Honestly,
COVID is not real. We say this nice and clearly so that the auto-generated text can pick it up.
COVID is over. COVID's fake.
Do not get vaccinated.
I never got my booster.
Fauci is a punk-ass bitch.
Yeah, fuck Fauci. I hate Fauci. What is he?
You didn't get your booster? Yes, that is great, brother.
Yes, brother.
Hell yes, brother. Stand up and rise against COVID-19 and do not get vaccinated.
Dude, honestly, COVID's so over at this point, though.
Yeah, it is.
like, who still talks about it? Is it on the news?
Yeah.
Who watches the news? I don't know.
It first started off, and people were like, hadn't worn the masks yet, and then they started wearing the mask, and I didn't wear a mask until June of 2020.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because I was like, it's not going to help. Because I was thinking, like, the way they were talking about it, it was like on surfaces, and people were starting to wear gloves and shit too.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, if you're out in public and then you take off the mask, it's on your hands, and now you're getting it on your face.
So maybe it was like maybe wearing the mask almost contributed.
Yeah.
Like it was more likely to
Yeah,
get
that's
it because
what
you were touching close to
exactly.
your face.
But then they were like, no, it's just airborne or whatever.
That's the cum sock hand, and I touched my face.
I made Brandon touch my gum sock.
It was fucking gross. You put my hand back there. I didn't know what was gonna happen.
It's right back here. That's what I'm playing with the whole podcast.
Oh my god. It's gross. Man.
Yeah.
It's gross.
And then I haven't worn one in like the past year because I haven't needed to. I don't know.
I mean, that's fair. Like,
But see, the thing is, I've never gotten COVID,
mhm.
so I do not think it's real. I think the whole world is conspiring against me. I think
specifically you.
Yeah. You're lying to me, saying that, like, talking to me as if it's real right now. The news, I only get the news that tells me COVID's real. Everybody else gets the regular news, and then everybody's
What do
like
you mean?
has meetings without me telling me that COVID is real. Like, they're like,
Dude.
make sure Liam thinks that COVID's real.
Liam, we don't have a group chat without you, man. We don't. COVID's real, okay? I had COVID.
Do you think we talked about enough to get the flag though?
Probably.
Do you
I
ever
don't
have
know.
that concern though? With like,
What?
not that people are like in a group chat without you, but like a bigger scheme type things. Like one of my biggest like wonders is I secretly have like these blackouts where like I go and do wild stuff that I have the intrusive thoughts about, and then people like cater me and act like I never did that when I actually did.
Can you give me like an example of like?
Just off the top of the head.
Yeah. This is not going to be good.
I
Please
could have gone two different directions, Brandon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna choose to be a good boy.
Okay.
No, but it's like you have an intrusive thought. Say like,
Mhm.
I'm gonna steal this thing,
Right.
and then I black out and I actually do it, but everybody like pretends like I didn't, and they just go on with their normal lives because they know I have that condition.
Okay, but why? Why would everybody do that? Like, I'm so confused about the logistics of this, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
It's
it'll
kind of
never
like
happen.
it's kind of like the old philosophy of, there's like that clip on the internet saying, "Do you ever have the feeling that you're retarded and no one's telling you?"
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, that was a quote.
I do feel like sometimes, like when I was younger,
Yeah.
I had that thought a lot. I was like, maybe I'm like, can I say sped?
So special ed. Yeah. We can shorten it.
I can shorten it to sped.
Just
That's
like
just
the
easy.
bus.
That's easier to say. Oh man, I remember the good old days on that thing.
I did ride the short bus when I was in kindergarten. By the way,
this is true. You did. Yeah, I had that thought a lot. I was like, maybe I'm sped and nobody's telling me.
Yeah, I have that fear a lot.
Or my friends just treat me like their friend because they know that I'm like sped, or like,
yeah, and you don't like you
like
think
I'm
you're
not
normal.
aware, right?
Yeah,
not that
No,
special
so
ed
no.
people are abnormal.
Yeah, that's not what I meant. I do have that fear a lot.
God.
That like people are just catering. It's I think it's a very narcissistic thought, probably, that the whole world
100%
is catering to you.
Yeah, because like this thought, like it requires so many people to care so much about your life and your situation and like treat you in these specific ways. Like nobody's gonna do that much for you.
It's like you're in the world's group chat, and then the whole world has another group chat without you.
Yeah,
Your friends do
There's
have
no
a group
way.
chat without you, by the way.
they do 100%. You're the fringe friend.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah.
They only put
You're
the
on the
stuff
edge, buddy.
that they know you're going to react to in a cringeworthy way for fun in one chat, and then in another chat,
So
they're
they can
acting
laugh at
normal.
you.
Yeah, they talk about you in the other chat.
They're like, man, do you see what he said in response to that good ass meme I sent? Like, he's so fucking cringe. Wow. Yeah, your friends hate you, actually.
This actually brings us to another thing. You're not on Twitter, so you don't get all the juicy gossip like I do.
Yeah, I don't look at the Twitter porn. So.
Some people have Twitter accounts just for porn.
I hear that it's like cream of the crop, man. I hear that it's great.
Yeah, because I never like.
Hey, I've got some buddies who swear by Twitter porn.
I know who you're talking about.
They swear by it.
But the only times I see it is when someone likes it or retweets it, and it shows up on my feed because a friend did it. And that's just the worst experience to scroll down, and it's just you're in public, like on public transportation or in the gym or something, and you just see hardcore porn on your phone for a second. I'm like, why would you do this to anybody?
Yeah, I get that. But I feel like when you're alone, maybe it could be a nice could be a nice treat. You're like, oh wow,
you're gonna make.
I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that.
You're gonna make your first Twitter account just for porn, and that's all you're gonna experience Twitter with.
I'm staying off Twitter. I don't need the porn.
You're afraid you might take an Ambien one night and say some regrettable things.
Yeah.
Pull the old Roseanne.
The old Roseanne, buddy.
No, but there's like a big hubbub. And when I say big hubbub,
what's the hubbub?
It's not a lot of people talking about, but it's like big because few people are. Lizzo had a lyrics that said something about being a spaz in reference to herself. So she called herself a spaz.
Right.
And people said that was ableist. And then she retroactively, she uploaded and like replaced the song with those lyrics with the same song, but with different lyric right there.
Right. Do you know what she swapped it to?
No, I have no clue, to be honest.
Because if it was a rhyme, if they're fucking up a rhyme schemes, that's... Come on.
It was one big fuck you, and she just like didn't rhyme that one. But like something's up with this bar right here.
This bar right here, it's not hidden.
Like it flew. The whole song was great until that one lyric. You know, spaz would have been so much better.
Spaz would have fit perfectly. Yeah. So I don't get what.
Yeah.
Like why is saying spaz bad?
See, this is gonna be my question that I asked you. What do you think spaz means if it was ableist? Like, what do you think it's in reference to?
When you say spaz, that's short for like spastic, right?
Yeah.
So like having spasms.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing.
So just having a spasm.
Like people will have spasms, I guess.
Yeah. So
like even as somebody, like I don't have any like physical like condition or anything, but like I'll have like muscle spasms.
Yeah.
Where like muscles
like
will
muscle
just like
cramps.
twitch sometimes.
Yeah,
like
that
that's
kind of
a
thing.
spasm.
Or like
on a small scale. But
the first definition is to like be like heightened emotional and physical response kind of thing. Like you're spazzing out.
Yes, you're at a state of arousal, in not a sexual way.
I mean, I could spazz out on.
Well, yeah, I know.
So apparently it's for cerebral palsy, which I had. I would never put two and two together.
Yeah.
I say spazz out quite often.
Do you?
I mean, yeah.
Not to me.
When I'm writing jokes, I'll like.
Must be in the other group chat, but go ahead. Yeah.
It is.
Okay.
No. It's like when I'm writing jokes and stuff, I'll sometimes like, on stage I'll say spazz out because I had no clue.
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to stop you.
No, I don't care.
Right.
Listen, fellas, I'm diabetic. I'm disabled, basically. I can do whatever the hell I want.
Try to stop him.
Yeah.
He's diabetic. What are you going to do?
I am disabled.
You're so disabled, man.
But I had no clue that word. It was like shocking to me that.
Yeah, that's not something that I would have expected that people would be like upset about saying spaz.
And I didn't know enough people would know that to be upset to have her change the lyrics.
Right. Do you think a lot of people didn't know? And there is a select group of people that's like, oh, so like this is like in reference to cerebral palsy? Shit, I gotta like act like I knew this. If I don't, people are gonna be like,
I'm gonna look so dumb if I don't do that. They just learned about all the words they can't say, so then they have to be real careful about how they be aggravated. I'm gonna look real dumb if I don't freak out about this.
What, people are gonna think that I'm really stupid? Oh, okay. I'm catching on over here.
I have to freak out. That would be a funny sketch of a dude that, like, he recently got a list in the mail of all the things that he can't say anymore. And he has to go throughout his day. Like, so there was this person of color at the grocery store, and he was acting real dumb.
I feel like that's a funny thought, but like actually, like doing it.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be tough.
Yeah.
We'd have to write or type the N-word on a piece of paper.
He doesn't actually say. You just pause before you're about to say. He just has to think about it real hard.
Right? You gotta have a shot of all the words that he can't say, so you know.
You're right. I didn't think about that. So you have to. I'm putting.
So you have to put them all on there.
I didn't think about that. You have to type out all the words.
You're bringing the pillow up now?
Yeah, I was playing. I was like,
make up your fucking mind.
I was fixing myself too much to not have the pillow.
He can't stop touching himself. Disgusting. First the gum sock, now this.
When you're writing the list of words that he can't say, do you do it in order of like worst to not, or in alphabetical order?
I feel like logically, I would just want to go alphabetical.
Yeah.
Like, how are you going to rank how bad they are?
And then there's
almost none of them. I would guarantee none of those words would apply to me. So how am I going to rank how bad they are, right?
Well, number one would be the N.
Right.
And then number two, I don't even know what number two would be, to be honest. Would it be other racial slurs? Or do we go ableist after that? I feel like ableist is less than racist.
Yeah. I feel like ableist is less than racist, especially in the current like society. Yeah. Like I feel like people are more offended by racist things than ableist things. I feel like ableist is becoming a thing. Like it wasn't really big time before.
And sexist. There's no really sexist words though. You can say whatever as long as it's wench.
Yeah. I mean, wench isn't that bad though.
I've been on a real tear of calling women ladies all the time. So
I like saying like if I'm screwing around and saying something sexist that's like very clearly not what I think. Could be. But you know, just like cracking a joke, like I'll call women birds, you know, like that's a very frat boy thing to say, like these damn birds won't stop chirping, you know. I think that's funny.
That's a fun one. Broad. All right.
Yeah, these damn broads.
I've been having this internal struggle of figuring out which word is funnier, whore or slut.
I would lean whore.
Really?
100%.
Because I lean slut. Because you can say it like that.
I think slut is hotter, you know? But I think whore is funnier.
But you can do that like nice little, like almost like a U shape with the way you're saying it, you know, like slut. With the emphasis on the T.
On the ta.
Yeah.
I mean, that is true.
These dirty little sluts.
Well, I mean, I just feel like you shouldn't say that in general. Like, I just didn't like how that sounded.
You know, it's surprising. I do say slut a lot more often than you might think.
Really?
Yeah. I just think it's a funny word. That's why I say it.
Just a good word.
Yeah.
Going back to Lizzo, we were talking about, a little rap action, a little rapper situation, So Liam, have you heard the new song "Cash In, Cash Out" by Pharrell?
No, I have not. Please sing it for me, Brandon.
Cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash out, cash out, cash out, cash out, cash out. 21 be going crazy on those lyrics, Doug.
Oh, he said by Pharrell.
Yeah, it's by Pharrell featuring 21 Savage
okay.
and Tyler, the Creator, right?
Okay.
Which Tyler's verse is great. That's like the main reason I listen to the song. But I'll tell you what, 21 going off on that. I don't know if you heard it or not, but he went from cash in, cash out.
You should repeat it right now.
Yeah. So he went from cash in, cash out to cash out, right? Mm-hmm. You heard that, right?
Yeah. He's going into
That's
debt.
insane. That's insane right there. Hold on, cash in, cash out, cash in, cash out, cash out, cash out. That's crazy. How does he come up with this stuff?
Which makes you wonder if he chose the right accountant, if he has so many cashes going out.
Well, I mean, I think he's taking the cashes out.
Yeah, so he's going to lose.
That's his choice.
He's
blowing money.
Yeah.
He's a rapper, man. He can just make some more. You're acting like money is just something you can't go get as a rapper.
That's how rappers work. They don't make anything. They just print money.
They just go and get it. Like, imagine being a rapper and then you're like, oh man, I'm broke. Fucking go up to a microphone and say something. Like it's that easy.
There shouldn't be any broke musicians out there.
Well, no, I'm saying like a big time rapper like 21, okay.
I'm saying everyone.
He can get featured on anything he wants, pretty much.
That is true.
Just about,
And he has a certain fee to be on every song. It's his minimum.
Yeah.
So even if he does one more song, he's required to get it. It's a Tim Robinson sketch. Remember Santa?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Watch.
Wait, what? Which one?
Santa, when the movie was bad, he says, I can do one more movie and get my rate. Even if the movie's bad, I'm still guaranteed my rate.
I'm still guaranteed my rate, yeah.
Watch Tim Robinson's sketch show on Netflix. It's the best comedy sketch show in years.
You should watch it. Yeah, so mainly I just wanted to say, 21, crazy lyricist. What a hook, how does he come up with it? But also Tyler, the Creator, had a bar that was like, I don't know, I think he said like yellow, like there's piss on it. And I was like, all right.
That's funny.
Like, it was good, but at the same time, like, it's just blowing my mind that,
yeah.
Like, part of me is like, it's that easy. Like, you could just say it's yellow, like there's piss on it. He says it in like a funny way to fit the rhyme scheme. Is like how he says it in a weird way. But I was like, that's crazy that he can just go and. I feel like Tyler's always like
a little goofy. He's a little quirky guy.
Have you seen any of his like freestyles?
No.
They're
if you can't tell, Brandon,
it's
I'm
so
not
funny, man.
Big in the rap scene.
Really? I couldn't really tell.
Based on the way, Brandon, as you can tell, both of us don't look like we fit into the rap scene. You're wearing an orange or lemon shirt.
It's a lemon shirt.
And I'm wearing a pastel green sweatshirt.
You also have Christmas tree socks on.
Yeah, they're not Christmas trees, they're pine trees, and then there's a Bigfoot.
There a Bigfoot? Mm.
There's Bigfoot on it.
For your big feet.
I didn't think of that. Maybe that's...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
God, come on.
That's why there's Bigfoot on the socks.
I mean, I feel like it just fits that Bigfoot is like, and it goes on the foot, but you could put anything on a sock.
Yeah, I have like 16 socks. Fun socks. Sorry, this orange Powerade going right through me.
Okay. But yeah, you're good? Okay. All right. Wait, you were going to say something? You have 16 socks?
Yeah.
Is this pairs or do you have 8 pairs?
No, I have 16 pairs of fun socks.
Okay.
And I wear them every day at work, and they're dumb.
Yeah.
They're like keeping it real, but it says REEL as in fishing. And I like wearing those kinds of socks to work.
It's not a good day unless I'm fishing.
Yeah, I like those kinds because if someone asks about it, I can be like, yeah, I love fishing.
But you don't. He doesn't fish.
I have never fished.
He doesn't fish, man.
I like lying to people casually.
Dude, I do think that's very entertaining.
It is.
It's just having some small lies in there.
When I was single, I would go on like first dates, and I would pick one lie to go on with the girl.
No, go on.
One was that I went to juvie when I was like 14, but obviously I've changed. Like, I'm not that kind of person anymore. And I just prefer not to talk about it, if that's okay. And the girl was like, yeah, that's okay.
Dude, that's like some sociopath behavior. Holy shit.
I did tell her at the end that I didn't go to juvie.
Well, then what's the point?
I just think it's fun to go throughout the whole thing and then say, yes, I did lie to you. I'm capable of lying.
Is this like you're just throwing it out there so she knows?
Yeah.
Like, hey, I can lie. Yeah. And obviously you fell for it, you stupid fucking slut.
If you continue to do this, I will lie to you.
I'm gonna lie to you, bitch. Dude, that's so fucked.
Yeah. Well, you said you like doing it too.
Yeah, but I like doing it like with people that I'm not gonna like see again, right?
Oh, I didn't see her again.
Well, yeah, you didn't see her again, but I feel like it's more fucked for you to do that because like you're both there with the expectation of
honesty
or like trying to see if there's gonna be more, right? And if you lied and then just like stuck with it and dated this girl, like that'd be fucked, you know?
Yeah, I would never let it go too long, especially that big of a thing, you know?
Right. But like for an example, mate, like there's where I work, there's this old bitch, right? Oh my god. So she like I don't know, she's very old. She's gonna be like 80 or something.
I'm gonna send
like
her
that.
the link to this episode.
Go ahead, man. Like what do I care? So she's like very gullible because she doesn't know like any of what's going on. Like I feel like she's barely aware of like her day-to-day like life. So she goes to see like shows all the time. And so my one coworker, he's so much better at it than me. He will just all the time just throw shit into like while she's talking, like he'll just say some shit because he knows that like she can't hear him, and he'll just say like dirty, gross stuff. And I'm like trying not to crack up laughing, but she went to this one show, and she was like, "Oh my god, like I was so disappointed, blah blah. It was such a bad show." And my buddy just goes like, "Oh my gosh, yeah, like all my friends on Twitter are talking about it." Just lying to her. And she's like, "No." She's like, "Stop. Like how? Like today, it was just today. How are they talking about it?" And he was like, "They just posted to Twitter like after the show. I don't know. Like they all hated it." And she was like, "I know. It was so bad." And he like, I don't know. He could not contain himself. He ended up like fucking running. He was like, I gotta go to the bathroom."
But the thing is, she's so old that she's now going to go tell her other old friends that there's a big hubbub on Twitter about that show.
I know. Because he said everybody's talking about it. And she's like, get out.
And she has no way of fact checking. That's
I know, because I figured at some point she'd be like, "Can you show me?" Mm-hmm. And he left before that. But I was like sitting at my computer, right? I was just trying to like respond to an email from somebody, but she like comes around the desk and is like, "Oh my gosh, like, are you on there right now? What are they saying?" And I'm like, "No, I'm writing an email right now." That was funny though. I do like those moments, like lying like that when you know she's gonna spread that is the best part to me. You know,
I like whenever I'm like on a walk or a hike, I like saying, "Oh, they were looking for you back there."
To who?
Anybody on the trail.
Just pick like a characteristic of what they're wearing or something like that. Like, oh, like orange shirt. Hey, I swear they were looking for you back there.
And there's also,
pretty good.
With our age range, if you're talking to someone that's also like 22, 23, you can say the name Jacob.
What do you mean? I'm 40.
You say the name Jacob because it was the number one name when we were being born. So you can like say it in any scenario. Everybody will know a Jacob. Mm-hmm. So you can easily use that. So use that when you're tricking people in public. Say, "Hey, Jacob was looking for you."
Hey, I swear, Jacob just talked to me.
Yeah. I looked up that name for that reason.
Did you?
Yeah.
This is premeditated. This Are you well, man? Are you okay?
I'm doing all right.
Okay. You're scaring me a little bit.
For prank calls, especially if they like ask, like, I don't know, you can direct them to a Jacob. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's fun.
Yeah. If they're like, "Who is this?" "This is Jacob."
We should do prank calls.
We should do prank calls.
Yeah. If we ever get a spam call while we're live.
Oh man.
We're answering
keep an
them.
eye out for it then.
I've had so many good spam call incidences.
Have you?
Yeah.
Well, you do like you will take like bots and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Who will like text you like on Snapchat
the
or
scammers.
whatever scammers. And you've sent me screenshots of you just like fucking around with them, sending like these really disturbing, fucked up images.
Yeah, I have a couple. The ones that are shorter, I have on my Instagram.
Okay.
I can read them out loud. They're under cool messages.
Wow. Cool messages, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it says, "Good afternoon, Liam. This is Cody Brown, Navy rep. Just reaching out to see if you would be interested learning about the Navy full-time and part-time positions. Also, how the Navy can help you achieve those goals." He said two goals.
Which he's not interested.
Not educated. To jump, blah, blah, blah. I said, on average, how many innocent people will I be allowed to shoot? In parentheses, yearly.
I do like the yearly. So you give him like a frame of reference.
Yeah.
He's got something to shoot off. Yeah.
And he said, I would say none, because you don't shoot anyone unless you're like a SEAL. I said, okay.
Unless you're like a SEAL?
Yeah.
Unprofessional. Get this guy out of here.
I said, okay, I would like to become a SEAL, so I get a civilian shooting allotment. Because he didn't say you don't get to shoot civilians. He just said you don't shoot people unless you're a SEAL.
Unless you're a SEAL, so you're like, I become a SEAL, right? Shoot up some civvies.
Yeah. There's another one. Did you take a look into my profile? You're selling NFTs. It might interest you. Yeah, I like NFTs. Have you thought about blah, blah, blah? I thought about NFTing my nuts in your mouth.
It doesn't even work. But I appreciate that you went for it, you know? I do respect that.
Here was one that was like trying to... this is a comedian that got hacked. And they were trying to get me to like vote for them. And then some kind of poll, but it was like obviously a scam. It says, update your number, blah, blah, blah. I did. You're a liar. No, you are. I know what you are, but what am I? I said, what are you? I said, they call me Liam Two Tits. Is that why you don't want to vote for me? Yeah, I got too many tits.
Liam Two Tits. How many tits does he have?
Too many.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Calls are the best.
Hey, why can't you be funny like that in real life?
I'm a written comic. I can't improv.
No, you have your moments. Oh.
Yeah, that's why I wrote the show notes, is so that I have an idea of how to be funny with the topics I've written down.
I just write down nothing, man.
You're just giving me my spotlight that I want.
No, but honestly, I do feel like with any of those like bots or like scammers or whatever, I don't think I have those same skills as you, you know?
Yeah.
Like you just have a knack for saying funny shit when reading it over text or like you send a picture of it. Like it's just so funny for no reason.
Well, I do it for like calls as well. So like there was one that was a voter registration, and whenever they ask for your name, just give them your first name.
Yeah.
You don't like your real first name because they already know it. So then when they ask for a zip code, give a zip code that's like a completely wrong zip code.
Right.
And they're gonna say we haven't found anything with that zip code, and then give a zip code one number off of yours. So they're like, oh, I'm sorry. It was actually this. I thought I told you that. And then for the voter registration one, they were like, are you registered to vote? No, I'm not allowed to do that. And they said, oh, well, you says you're registered to vote. No, I'm a registered felon. And they said I'm not allowed to vote anymore.
which is good.
Yeah.
And honestly, that might even be exciting for the people calling too.
Yeah.
That might be a little spice in their day.
Yeah. They get a little pissed because they know you're fucking with them, and people fuck with them all day long. So,
you think so?
Yeah, no one actually... I mean, old people fall for the scam calls, but...
I think at this point... I don't know if this is true or not. This is hearsay. But I think they start with like, are you over 60? And if you say yes, then they'll do their usual thing. Because at that point, they don't care. They're like,
okay,
you're probably too dumb to understand like what I'm doing here.
Thank you for that insight. I'm going to answer the... Okay, I've done a lot of accents over phone calls, but now I'm going to do an old voice. And pretend I'm over 60 all the time.
Have you seen that one YouTube guy who like that is his main thing is like fucking with scammers?
Oh,
and he'll keep them on the phone for as long as possible. Yeah. I saw this one clip of like I don't know, he had the guy on for like however many hours. Yeah. And he does like this old grandma thing, and he was trying to get her or get him to do something with the like one gift card. It was like a Google gift card. And he redeemed it for himself, and the guy's just screaming over the phone.
I remember that.
Like, it was just pure pain in his voice. Yeah. It was so nice to listen to. Yeah. Like, that sound of suffering, great.
And he used, like, a voice modulator to make him sound like an older lady, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the perfect... Because it'll fit. Like, putting on a voice will fail. But having a modulator like that would be so fun. We need to.
It would get so tough if you're doing it for like hours and hours.
Yeah.
If you're doing a voice instead of like a voice mod.
You know, let's start doing prank calls. If you have a number that you want us to call,
We'll just prank call like Papa John's or something.
yeah. I don't like doing it to retail employees. That's no fun.
Why not?
I want it to people that deserve it. They don't deserve
I
it.
get calls at work sometimes.
Oh, do
There's
you?
this one little kid that keeps calling, and like I don't know, like the one day he was like, "Hey, I'm like, I don't know how to do his voice. He's a little kid. He's like, hey, can I get I'm trying to like book a room for like 2, and I was like, do you already have the reservation, or like were you like looking to like book it or whatever? And he was like, yeah, you can suck my nuts, and hung up, and I was like,
Nice.
okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
One time, he asked me to like come clean up. I don't know. He said that he like jizzed all over his girlfriend, and it got like all over the fucking walls and shit. And he was like, "Can you come clean this up?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll bring some towels for you, man." Because that was exciting for me. I was like,
Yeah.
"Cool. Does he have anything else? I'll keep going with him if he wants to keep spitballing with me, you know."
You need to lead him into like a D's nuts joke.
Dude, I should just bait people into
Yeah.
those so I can get these nutted all the time. Man.
Up next on the list. Do you want to do your scenarios, or do you want to go up?
We can do scenarios if you want.
All right, yeah. I like scenario time in the shower.
Shower scenarios.
Shower thoughts.
Shower thoughts.
Oh my god.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
I like that. So yeah, I got a couple today. I feel like every time I'm gonna make these, it's just gonna be, hey, like what good joke can I crack?
Yeah.
And then I don't care what you come with.
Yeah, so
you come up with. 'cause
when I
already
do the
have mine.
topics,
Yeah.
I'm the one doing the jokes or my premises that I think are funny.
Right.
And then you do
so
the
these. I just
shower
have like
thoughts.
a little one-liner, and I'm like, fuck you, all right, moving on.
Yeah.
Shut up, Liam. Don't say anything. So first one is an astronaut's worst outer space discovery.
Mm-hmm.
And for that, I imagine, we got somebody like going to Mars or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
He takes the first step off, and he's like, oh my God, the clitoris. Right? He finally found it, dude. And bitches still be saying it's easy to find. It's on Mars, dog.
Those damn sluts always be lying. All right, I got a good one for this.
Yeah.
Right, he gets off the lunar pad.
The lunar launch pad.
He takes one step onto Mars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh no, I left my oven running.
That's not funny, man. Fuck you for that one. Okay, so next one I thought, I could see if you could come up with any of those like goofy state laws,
Yeah.
Like
This will be
every
fun.
state has I feel like at least one stupid law that you're like, oh, well, that's never going to happen. Or like, why do they have that,
Yeah.
So for mine, I was thinking, for like New York, it'd be you can't crash planes into buildings.
They really should have thought about implementing that one before 9/11/2001.
Dude, it could have prevented so much suffering,
If it was illegal, people wouldn't have done it.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that one would be good for New York.
Yeah. Where's Columbine?
In Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't it?
No, it was like Colorado, wasn't it? Columbine, Colorado.
Oh no, I'm thinking about a different one.
You're thinking about Chardon?
I'm thinking about Chardon. Yeah.
TJ Lane.
Hold on.
Is it in Colorado?
Yeah, Columbine, Colorado.
Hell yeah. That alliteration comes in handy. Don't live in a town that has alliteration with the state. You know it's going to be shot at.
True.
Yeah, they should have outlawed guns, am I right?
Dude.
That was... it would have been funnier if I knew it was Colorado right off the bat.
Yeah, true. We had to like pause, and then you're like, oh, like exactly what everybody knew you were gonna say.
Yeah. This could actually we can go on with all 50 states. You ready to burn 50 minutes?
Oh my gosh, that'd be tough. I'm already out after my 9/11 joke.
Okay, first one, funny. We should do it because it would be so funny. Every state, we outlaw abortion.
Dude,
So funny, am I right?
That'd be so funny.
All those dumb sluts are all
Your
like,
body,
oh my
your choice. Yeah, nice try. Okay. Yeah, before moving on, the only other one I would think of is like Hawaii. You can't bomb any harbors.
I should have thought about that one too.
Before Pearl Harbor.
Oh, you know what though? That is in the water. That's a maritime law.
That is maritime law. Damn. How do you get around that one? Well, no, because they're dropping bombs from the planes, man.
Oh, that's
air
law.
That's airtime law.
That's God's jurisdiction.
That's God's country up there.
Anything goes up there, fellas.
True. You can't stop them.
What's the worst thing you've done on a plane?
What's the worst thing I've done on a plane? I know what you're gonna say. That's the fucked thing. Is you posed this question just so I could say, "Oh, I've never done anything awful on a plane." What about you, Liam?
That's not awful. It was a lovely experience.
Gross.
I made love to myself on a plane.
Oh my God. Don't ever say made love to myself.
I blocked that little smoke detector in the bathroom and lit a candle.
What scent?
Vanilla.
And then you just fucking went for it, man.
Yeah.
No, like how do you walk out of the bathroom after that? Because, I mean, there's got to be the flight attendants outside, right?
No, there was a line of 5 people waiting for the bathroom.
Oh, my gosh. You're such a piece, man. You're such a piece.
And then they don't hear the toilet flush. So you just walk out.
You're kidding me. Oh, my gosh. Okay, we're moving on. My next shower...
Wait, before that, I actually have a fun... Because I've been taking a lot of flights recently.
Mm-hmm.
There was a guy that went to the bathroom,
vaped,
and the thing went off, and they're like, yeah, man... They, like, opened the door on him, like, hitting the vape. And they're like, yeah, you have to head out. There's a fine associated with this, too. They'll deal with you out there. Mm-hmm. And then they got the pilot to come back, and they're like, he knew the rules before he came on. You got to get out of here. And he left for 2 seconds, and they said, yeah, we don't want to deal with this. Get back on the plane. So he just got back on and flew the rest of the way. It wasn't funny. It was just an odd experience. The level of bullshit they're willing to deal with now is at an all-time low. So 9/11/2 is coming soon.
Oh my gosh. Don't say that.
I got a full water bottle.
Don't ever say
TSA.
A sequel to a national tragedy is coming, please.
I got a full water bottle through TSA. They're not doing shit. This
is true.
You can get so much through.
If you're getting water on the plane, what's next? A bomb?
Yeah. I always thought about this. You know, they don't want you to bring liquids.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go through TSA with liquid in your mouth for a bomb...
What... okay, I was going to ask, like, what liquid do you need to make a bomb?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I was just afraid that you were going to know how to make a bomb.
Oh, yeah. Isn't it like fertilizer or something is associated? There's people that always look it up online. It's always like fertilizer. And
you can't just do a quick Google search. Yeah. Ammonia's got to be in there. Yeah. For sure. You could do mustard gas.
Oh, bleach and ammonia?
Yeah. Don't.
You hold bleach in your mouth, your teeth are going to be squeaky
They're
clean.
going to be so nice and white.
All right, what's your next one?
My next one is, my next shower thoughts is having sex with men is like an office job. I work 40 hours a week.
Because you're so good.
I right?
That's so funny.
I just be fucking guys, you know.
For 40 hours a week.
For 40 hours a week.
Happy Pride Month, everybody.
I barely have enough time to go to my actual job, you know. How many hours are in the week? Not enough, apparently.
Yeah. You've got 2 full-time jobs.
I'm working 16-hour days.
You're sucking dick at work for your boss, and then you're fucking dudes the other 40 hours.
Yeah. So I mean that one, like, I don't think you can have any other punchline to having sex with men is like an office job. Yeah. You gotta. I feel like there's nothing else, you know.
Let me brainstorm real quick.
Having sex with men is like an office job.
Oh, you think
the printer's always down.
Are you trying to switch the ending or the beginning?
The ending.
Okay, so
wait. What setup could you do for I work 40 hours a week? I think that would be more interesting to see if you'd have anything.
Something is like an office job. I work 40 hours a week. Yeah, being gay is the funniest one.
I mean, you wouldn't even have to do is like an office job.
Yeah.
Just like go for the punchline of I work 40 hours a week. You know.
Sucking dick is like an office job.
That's.
I work 40 hours a week. Right?
Oh, I see. So you went from having sex with men to sucking dick.
Yeah.
I like that swap. I like that. The last one I have is times it's okay to have a random boner.
Okay.
You know. And honestly, I'm gonna get a little controversial out here, but anytime is okay. Because you know what? You
Yeah.
can't control it, men, boys,
Fellas?
fellas. You can't control that. Have that boner whenever your body tells you, you know?
And ladies, if you see us with a random
it
boner,
proud.
that's your fault. You're the one that looked.
Touch it.
My eyes are up here, ladies.
True. I do think it's awful that, like, kids going through puberty, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like every guy has had that, like, classroom situation of, like,
Did you what class?
multiple classes.
Oh,
like, I don't
okay.
remember, you know? But, like, every guy's had that, like, in class, either you got to get up to the board or, like, it's time to go. And you're like, shit, like, I am rock solid right now. And I can't do anything about it. Like,
So-
I can't get it to go away.
I have, like,
know?
I'm sure no one noticed, but my story, as I was in biology in high school, and I had one, and I got called to go up to the chalkboard,
Yeah.
and I did the trick where, you put it off to the side and put your hand in the pocket, and I put it in the left side so my left hand could go in the pocket when I stood up.
Yeah.
But as I was standing up, it caught on the table, and it pushed it back down a little bit, so then I had to, like, while standing, grab it,
You had
pull
to
it up,
yank
and then
it
put my
back up.
hand in the
Yeah.
pocket. That was
Okay,
probably the most
okay.
embarrassing. I did not.
You were sweating, though. You weren't even
Yeah.
thinking about what you had to write up there.
No.
Yeah. What was the question again?
When's
feel
it
like, yeah.
okay?
Times it's okay to get a random boner.
Plane.
Yeah,
Every time I go
yeah.
on a plane.
You did mention that. We flew
Yeah.
together.
I didn't get it on that plane, surprisingly. You just don't do
Right.
it for me. But now every time I'm
Yeah,
on a
it's
plane,
not because of me, okay? If I wanted to arouse you, I could.
dog park, I feel like it's okay.
Dog park is okay for sure, man.
Just seeing all those dogs frolicking around
A
with their
doctor's
pants
office?
on. Okay.
Is that okay? Is the doctor gonna understand?
So when you get checked out, like physical, and you have to be naked,
Yeah.
I wish I just had like half of one. But it's
Right.
you're always just
It's
the
always-
smallest you've
yeah,
ever been.
yeah. I feel like we already mentioned we're growers over here,
Yeah.
grower gang. It feels bad to have the doctor just look at your completely soft penis, just kind of
But-
hanging there,
Biologically successful.
sitting, you know.
I feel like during wartime, it'd be more beneficial to have it small and compact travel size.
Dude, I'm telling you, travel size is it's so easy, right?
Yeah.
Like I've never had a soft large cock. But if I did, I'm pretty sure I'd get tired of
Lugging it around.
lugging that thing around, man. Give me the compact size.
And riddle me this, when you're on a plane, what
Mm-hmm.
do you have with you anyway? Travel-sized toothpaste.
Right, man.
Travel-sized penis. It's
But
all the same.
what was the first travel size item? Your dick. You just didn't know,
Yeah.
you know?
I got through TSA no problem every time.
Every time, man.
It doesn't hold enough fluid.
Peas stored in the balls.
Oh, well,
Just thought I should throw that out there.
a weird one online that I don't know if is true.
Mm-hmm.
It would be weird if this happened, and it wouldn't be a good time for a no reason boner. Supposedly, when you hold your child for the first time, some people have gotten excited about holding their child. And
Really?
some people say it's supposed to happen. And
Really?
I say it's not supposed to happen.
I am also, hey, hot take here. I've never had a kid before. But
Yeah.
you probably shouldn't be getting hard when you're touching your child.
Yeah.
Like baseline general thing. I do get like somebody can make some argument of like it's a natural like instinct of like
Yeah.
your body can be aroused, but it's not sexual
Yeah.
arousal. Like I mentioned earlier, like it's just a heightened like state, I guess.
It is
But-
very odd that some people say you're supposed to have it or you're not connected to your baby. I've seen that.
right.
Which I would go to argue that you shouldn't be sexually aroused when you touch a child for the first time.
Right. Like I just don't think there's any way where that's supposed to happen, you know?
Yeah.
But
This took a dark turn.
yeah, so if men first time holding their child, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're supposed to get a boner. Let's say if this is true. Are the women supposed to like orgasm during childbirth or something? Like what's going on in there? And are they getting off on it
Oh,
too? Is
God.
that the natural thing?
Imagine.
You can't tell me the dude's supposed to get a boner, but the ladies aren't supposed to be doing something too.
It would be awful.
Wait.
The biggest nut you ever had was when you went through
Oh.
childbirth.
No, man. No.
That's how the 21 and like the 21 kids and growing. That's her issue.
Dude,
She has the
that's-
biggest nut ever.
Yeah. That thought just hurt.
Yeah.
Like you put that in my brain, you know? I was kind of asking for it, but wow.
And then you have to call your son a man. Right out of the womb, because he did what you could.
Oh no, that's so fucked. Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, case closed. You should not get the boner.
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at.
Last thing, I guess we can talk about, because we're getting close-ish to the time.
Are we?
Is we've been watching The Boys on Amazon.
Boys, baby. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I farted. Did you feel that?
You farted?
Yeah, it reverberated.
I'm probably gonna smell it, man.
God damn, I should have done it right into the microphone.
That would have been cool.
One of my goals for comedy is one time when I'm on stage, I have to fart. And
do an authentic fart.
Yeah. That would be the funniest thing I've ever done. Do
you feel like your farts go away when you get up on stage?
Oh, yeah, because your butthole tightens a little bit, you know?
Yeah. That's natural. Your butthole is supposed to tighten when you get on stage.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much. But yeah, The Boys. So I watched season 1 and 2 forever ago.
Yeah.
You know, a while ago when
COVID
it first came out.
The gap real long.
Yeah. And then season 3, what? I don't know how many episodes came out, but only like a portion of them, right?
4 came out so far.
Yeah. Okay.
But episode 1 is the one you watched so far.
Yeah, I have only seen episode 1 so far, which, on its own, without 2, 3, or 4, was insane, to say the least. So, I mean, if you haven't watched it, like, you can skip this if you want the...
No, you can watch. We're going to spoil it. So it starts off with the man that can shrink himself.
We got basically Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
They did what people memed about online about Ant-Man going into Thanos' asshole and expanding to kill him. Mm-hmm. They did that, but in real life.
And also, he went inside the guy's dick hole.
Yeah.
You know? Which is what that's sounding. He sounded the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was like, get closer to the prostate.
Yeah.
And he was just like rubbing the walls.
Dude, that was the most fucked shot, is just him in this like gross fucking, like he's in a cavern pretty much. This fleshy cavern, and he's just like tickling the walls, man. It was repulsive. Now, happy Father's Day. I watched that with my dad. Imagine watching that with your dad.
Yeah.
It was insane.
The reason the guy dies from the sound, like human sounding, is that he just did coke and he was sneezing.
Yeah.
And he goes inside, sneezes, and goes to full size, and you just see all the guy's guts.
Yeah.
Right when he's about to come. Not a bad time to die.
I mean, I will say, of all times to die, that's one of the better ones.
Yeah, when a small man is inside of your pee-pee.
No, I just mean like close to orgasm part. I want no part of the sounding.
I meant being with a man.
If I could be with a man one day. God.
One day I'll gather up the courage.
Yeah, true. Yeah, so that was disgusting, repulsive. That might be the most disgusting thing I've seen them do. Mm-hmm. Also might be the most disgusting thing I've seen in a show.
Yeah, I would agree. Like, The Boys is like the most grotesque show television show I've ever seen.
Yeah, it is insane.
I will say, best superhero experience. If you like Marvel or don't like Marvel, this is like the best way. It kind of makes fun of those kind of cliches and also shows the real life experience of what it would be like if superheroes are real. Yeah. Like the power that goes to their heads. And
I think that is the most like appealing thing about the show is it's like if superheroes were actually like real in this world. Yeah. Which obviously they're corrupt, you know? Mm-hmm. And dude, I want to tell you, Homelander, I don't know who that actor is, but he does such a fantastic job. Like throughout all the seasons so far. Like his just dead inside, just blank stare is just so empty and cold, and like I don't know how he does it, but he's brilliant.
Yeah, he is. He's him and Billy Butcher are the highlights of the show. Yeah, honestly,
I love Butcher.
Dennis Quaid is not Dennis Quaid. Jack Quaid is the guy that plays the kid that's like all scrawny. And then
the main guy also.
Yeah.
Dude, I want to say he's such a pussy. Like I appreciate his character within the realm of, like interacting with the entire like world, but like he never stops saying the wrong thing. Yeah. At any point in time.
And I don't think he's ever said yes willingly.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
he gets dragged through everything, and then he thinks he's like, I don't know, at least episode 1, he thinks he's big man now. Like, everybody's like, oh, look, that's fucking, like, we can't even remember his name.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, look, it's that fucking guy. Like, he did this cool shit. No, he's just some pussy, man.
Wait until the next few episodes. It kind of gets ripped away from him. So.
I assume so. I mean, end of the first episode anyway. I saw his.
Oh, was that what happened?
His partner, whoever the lady made the.
Starlight? Oh, the head popper.
Yeah.
Head popper.
She made the organization with that guy.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
She had the one guy chasing him that was calling her a different name.
Yeah.
And then she blows his head up, and she's like, "Oh shit! Like, I need some help."
Yeah.
Like, yeah, she makes a call for a cleanup crew or whatever. So.
Yeah, all ripped away from him.
Yeah, I did like how he said, like, I think beginning of the episode, he wanted less blood and guts, and so he was gonna fight the fight, like, pretty much like through the corporate sense.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want the blood and guts. But then that's what he gets again. So I was like, I like that, you know.
It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It gets a little bit weirder. You'll see. I don't want to spoil it for you. I'll spoil it for everybody else, but I'm not going to spoil it for you.
Okay, yeah. Next week.
The 30 people that watch this. I don't want to spoil it for them.
Big audience.
Yeah.
Hey, we do it for you guys.
And I guarantee the people that watch the sketches aren't watching this all the way.
Probably not.
This is completely two different sides of.
I'll be surprised if anybody watches this all the way through.
Yeah, actually, people do, because I can tell the first couple people that watch it do watch it all the way through, and then it starts going to shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I have the statistics.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Give them the old, like, 5 minutes and then quit it. Yeah.
All right, let me go check the time.
Yeah. So, in recap, happy Juneteenth, guys. I just want to throw it out there again.
Yeah.
I don't have many people to celebrate it with. I got my neighbor Frank. I sent him lots of love on Juneteenth.
Is he your friend just because he is your neighbor, or do you actually like him?
I do actually like him. He happens to be not my next door neighbor, so it's not like forcibly neighbored.
So you chose to
He's
be
a couple of houses down.
Yeah,
so
fair.
That's my choice, pal.
Yeah, I got plenty of friends at work. No,
I swear, I have so many black friends. Yeah, I don't know. Like, what are your
shower thoughts was a good idea.
shower thoughts? Yeah,
it was a good segment idea. We're running out of gas now.
We are running out of gas, but I do like the name Shower Thoughts. I think we're going to stick with that.
While looking up things, there was a podcast named Shower Thoughts, but I bet it's kind of dumb.
Probably.
It's probably a bad show.
It is 100%.
Don't watch it. Watch Shower Party, and then listen to Shower Thoughts halfway throughout the episode.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, they have like a... Have you ever seen the podcast Stiff Socks? It's like Trevor Wallace.
Yeah, I was going to say Trevor Wallace, yeah.
They have a thing called like a sock of the day or something. I forget.
Really?
They call it like something like something to do with their name. And they have people write in. We're not at that point yet. Nobody's going to write in. But we'll have that eventually where we can have yours.
I hope so. Yeah,
and user submitted.
That'd be nice, man.
Yeah, but there is one. It's our buddy Lucas. Lucas, if you have a shower thought, go ahead and submit that.
Lucas, give us a shower thought, man. I'll come with something good, I swear. Yeah.
He watched the whole thing like at 10.
Oh, yeah? Like right when it dropped. Yeah. Lucas is so loyal. Oh,
our number one fan.
We got Lucas and Ryan, man.
Yeah,
they're our two biggest fans, I'll tell you what.
I'm glad that our friends watch it.
It feels like we're doing it for somebody that way.
Yeah. It's not like we're just pretending we have an audience when we don't.
Yeah.
We have a couple select friends that watch.
Even like last night, I saw Ryan and he was like, hey, you excited for tomorrow? He was like, new episode dropping it. And like, he had to tell me. He had to remind me. I was like, oh, yeah. We do have that coming out. So.
Yeah. All right.
Get out of here.
Fun time.
Spend too much time here already.
Go take a shower, you stinky boy.
Off. Clean up, huh?
Why don't you get in the tub and wash off?
We'll come give you a sponge bath. I'll see you there.
Showerpottypod@gmail.com. Show us you wiping off your stinky butthole.
Yeah, show me you wiping your butts. And also the toilet paper after you wipe.
Yeah.
You won't.
Show us your big logs in the toilet. Show us your big, stinky, long logs. The kind of ones that'll pop up off the water a little bit because you got so much poop piling up.
Bye.
Yeah. Send us pictures of that. Show us pictures of your big old stinky
All right,
diarrheas.
see ya in episode 4.
Ones that are a little miscolored, like red and green. Send those over to showerpartypod@gmail.com. Send us your...
Okay, yeah, finally. He's done.